Hi, YouTube. Welcome on in. Hey, Mau Mau Fridays. By the time this goes up, we should hopefully almost be done with Mau Mau. I am so excited to literally go through the show. It's been like literally one of the most amazing fucking experiences that I've had. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And it's really, really interesting whenever you're seeing like new people come and join any of the analysis, any of the shows. Sometimes when a person is really good at what they do, like especially a good therapist, a good psychologist, it can seem mystifying, right? It can seem mystifying in some way, shape, or form, but I promise you it's not. If you guys are brand new and you guys join and you're like, what the fuck, he's predicting everything. My job is not to make predictions. My job is to analyze the characters and make inferences, right, from the environment, from the characters, from the booba, from whatever is in the immediate environment to be able to go and understand the characters better and what they what they might do, what might happen based off of that, so on and so forth, right? With that being said, in case you guys were ever wondering, like, whoa, how do we know this, dude? We're binge streaming all of this. There's no chance to rest. Literally, you're able to go ahead and come on live and see what episode we're on currently. We've done random wheel pools for random anime where the analysis has stayed consistently. I just want to go ahead and clarify that just so that people automatically know. Don't listen to this man. He's a wizard. I'm not Sarah Lumina. That's the main element through this all. It's like, I'm not going to sit here and talk narrative junctions and poeticism. And let me go into like random boxes here and talk endlessly in loops about it. No, bro, if I see something, I'm going to call it out how it is. As the way a therapist should be comfortable doing confrontation with you. As the way a good psychologist should be saying, hey, this is what I'm seeing. How do you feel about this, right? And that's the number one element throughout it all. I'm so fucking excited. We're going to do another binge-a-thon right here, ladies and gentlemen, today and tomorrow. And then we have some wonderful mods. Come and join our Discord. We have Seashell. She joined us recently as a mod, and she's absolutely incredible. And then we have Plazenstein as well, another incredible mod, along with a lot of other incredible individuals like Lena, so on and so forth. If you guys want a healthy community to share your love about like any anime, really, come and join us. Something just clicked. Wait. wait. Something just clicked. Wait. Wait. No. Wait. Something just clicked. Hold on. I'm going to write it out with the new expo marker y'all fucking gifted me. Thank you. Oh my fucking God, brother. Question for you guys. Is the opening in a big way showcasing this, an aspect of turmoil, what can be considered like a traumatic event, right? Which goes around whenever we look at impacts or aspects of change, we look at situations like this. So a big turmoil, a big inciting incident, something major, which caused a lot of trauma, caused survival mechanisms to happen, again, along with the trauma to adjust to the world or to the environment, which causes areas of self-reflection along the way, where you might be battling an aspect of your inner and outer self to find where that truth may be, again, to try and process that change, which might either result in a relapse or in self-discovery of feelings. I haven't even seen the lyrics. I don't think I've seen the lyrics of the OP yet. I'm just going off of the cycles that was determined by like the major characteristics that are being shown. So it makes me wonder, at some point, is Mamo going to chase after Jinshi? Because this is what a normal cycle of change and process of change would look like. The only reason I throw Jinshi out there is because he's the one that's been fucking chasing after her. But at some point in time, is Mamo going to go through something like this, where it is going to be an inciting incident? It is going to be something like this where it leads to their discovery. My mind's fucking rolling. And in case you guys are wondering, what are you talking about, Ed? Oh, geez. I don't think that might ever... And she doesn't seem like the chasing type. No, but if there's an inciting incident, Cyberspace Cat, it can be. Once you start realizing like the areas of the world around you, right? And how they can affect you without individuals being there. Absolutely. So here we go. This is a part of that process of change or process of aspects I'm talking about. So it's specifically this, right? Where individuals come in, there's a big incident which causes individuals to go into the pre-contemplation, start contemplating, start preparing, do their action, and either maintain it and go into a discovery aspect or relapse and start the cycle of change all over. So this could be something along the lines of like, oh, let's I don't know, who could it be? Like, So I don't know, Ed. Let's find out, dude. Let's find out, silly nerd. Let's fucking find out. I'm just looking at the opening, and that fucking stood out to me. Where it's like it's this constant like theme of like self discovery and like freedom through dancing, through being able to go ahead and like self discover yourself, give yourself a hug, and so many things. It's like, ooh. Let's keep going, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think she would chase even if she hasn't healed her? Yes. Yes, Sarah Lumina. Just because someone is perfect question. I fucking love. Oh, you guys give me brain chills whenever you guys ask really good questions like this. How do you think that would become desire to chase differently? So Sarah Lumina, even though you might be avoidantly attached, you can still attach to people, right? It's the same thing as like individuals that may present differently on like symptoms of depression, right? We all have different symptoms of depression, right? But we identify those symptoms of depression. It's important to go ahead and talk about this because whenever it comes up to an element like this, let's say that you are avoidant. You're like, I'm not attaching to someone. I'm not attaching to someone because of propinquity, the amount of time that you spend with someone. What happens if, like, let's say for a whole month, I lived with you for whatever reason, right? I'm over there just like psychoanalyzing you and just like, dude, okay, what are you going to do better? Like we're having chats back and forth. And then after a month of spending 24/7 together, I just disappear. I just fucking disappear. One day you wake up and I'm gone. What happens to you? Even though you might be an avoidant attacher, what would happen to you? At first you might feel relieved, but then what happens after a while? Longing? Yeah. What happens if all of a sudden anxiety? Absolutely for some. Loneliness? Yeah. So what happens if it's more along the lines of, hey, you know what? Like you woke up in the morning, I'm no longer there, but you end up hearing in the news that or by a friend that I don't know, this Starman Crusader is coming after me, and he's gonna take me out if he sees me, and he knows where I'm at, and he's tracking my location. Would you, if you're avoidantly attached, be like, whatever? Or would you be like, hey, you know what, dude, you need to come home, dude, where are you, dude, come, like, so on and so forth. Inciting incidents, trauma, literally could be trauma, could be displacing, could be your friends, could be someone even trying to go ahead and disrupt the dynamic that you cause with them, to literally vague distress, to literally cause that like incident from being avoidantly attached to being like, oh my God, what the fuck is gonna happen? Like I know the demon that I have to deal with every day as opposed to the unknown. And that is a big semblance of like where attachment comes in and where propinquity starts playing a big effect. Oh, silly nerd. Silly nerd. Gratitude for the time you gave me. Oh, anytime, silly nerd. All right, you guys ready? It was probably because I snapped and buried you under the... Whoa. Cross staves. Yep. Oof.
水死した女官自殺だったんだってね。ザクロ級の下女だったみたい。園遊会でリーシュ様に毒を持った犯人だったって。お使いするアードーヒを持ってのことだったのかな。
アードーヒって祝妃の？
うん。四夫人から外されて若い妃を腰入れさせるって噂だったし。
アードーヒは帝の一つ年上で。
Bro! Okay. Don't tell me that she doesn't have a very fucking striking resemblance. A striking resemblance to someone that we know. KKK. Don't tell me, like, do you guys see it or is it just me? Am I fucking tripping out? I feel like I'm fucking tripping out. Sorry, guys. I'm running on like 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep now, 4 hours of sleep. No clue what you mean, Ed. It's same face syndrome. No, not Jinchu just looks like a woman. Seashell! Not you too. Whatever we say, you'll accuse us. Sarah Lamina, I feel like I had to because you guys are the ones that have fucking gaslighted me so long. Tired tripping. None of the fuck you're tripping. That's my main element. So, like, that's the number one element. It's like, it feels, I don't know, it looks very...
35. 東宮時代の帝との間にできた男児を一人亡くしている。子を多くなすための高級という制度上仕方ないが、死んだ男児の母親か。リファ様もこのまま子を宿さなければ同じようになるのだろうか。玉葉様だって いつまでも寵愛を受けられるとは断言できない。美しい花もいつかはしおれる。
Right.
高級の花は実を結ばねば意味がない。
Let's talk about this. And that is a beautiful fucking phenomenon. One of you guys left a comment. I'm not sure if it was Bleak or Nate Bash or so. One of you guys left a wonderful comment, and I do read some of the comments on YouTube when I have time, about Mau Mau's, like the way that you envision Mau Mau's psychology. And I gotta say, like, even being in this palace and watching her words and using the palace, right? Her behaviors in the palace as a self-defense mechanism was something that like hadn't even fully thought that thought hadn't crossed my mind fully. And I gotta say, true. Actually fucking true. Environmentally, you will use your environment as a defense mechanism to be able to survive or not press too long or not ruffle too many feathers because you just want to skim on by to be able to go through like everything, right? Fucking true. Absolutely amazing. And that's what I'm saying. Some of the comments you guys leave are very, very well detail oriented and like, you know, like you guys have thought about the character for a good while. With that, I do want to bring this up. In your opinion, what do you think is worse, the current emperor or the previous emperor? Is very much a survivor first. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, by the way, there's a new F added. It's now 6, I guess, 6 or 5 Fs. Flop. F-L-O-P. I'm getting more information on it. Had a whatnot. The previous emperor. Comes in my next question along with it. What age gap would you deem acceptable? What age gap are you okay with? I like how you guys are like previous one. Previous. Oh, everyone in chat, previous. What age gap are you guys okay with and not okay with in that same regard, right? Because when we're looking at something like this, we also have to take into consideration their living standards are different, right? Their age of maturity, their age of whatever, every society had a different age of what when someone was considered an adult. Are age gaps a social construct? Excellent question. What age gap is depending on that? Depends. The older they are, the less age gap matters. So what if I put it this way? In today's society, because I want to pick your guys' brain and then use it to reflect this. An 18 and a 28-year-old, is that sus? Is that, does that raise red flags for you guys? Or are you guys okay with it? Very different stages of life. Previous hands down, sus, kind of sus, borderline. Both are legal adults, Bayonetta. An 18 getting together with someone 10 years older is very sus to me. A bit, but I'm not making conclusions at the same time. Border, definitely. I've seen something like that. Okay, what about a 25 and a 35-year-old? Borderline, literally. And I'm using the same age gap there. Legal isn't really all there is to men. But here's the thing. Because legally speaking, the legal justice system can't necessarily do anything at that regard, right? Hate to put it this way, the way that it's viewed at least in the United States, is once you turn of age, you are of right mind, space, body, orientation. As long as you have all of those and are not impaired through any sort of disorder, disability, whatnot, you have the right to love whoever you want to love, right? Nobody can say anything, not even like, and trust me, I've had situations where I'm like, he's 64. You just graduated high school. You're 18. Like, we got to make sure that first off, like, 25 and 35 is okay. But why is 25 and 35 okay? You know, exactly. So there's social constructs and social and moral ethical codes that are being embedded in everyone to assume what is okay and what isn't okay based on our own juxtaposition aspect like this, right? The number one thing that comes into mind whenever we're talking about a situation like this, like Seashell very clearly brought up, are the power dynamics that are being set by being at different stages of life. However, to counter myself on this, sometimes those stages of life reflect back into it, where as an adult, if you are missing a stage of life, what do? You go back into trying to fix it at some point in your late adulthood. This is where we get the whole phenomena of healing your inner child. This is where we get the whole phenomena of trying to go ahead and find the person to attach to. So why am I talking about this with the Apothecary Diaries? What was the legal age of in my 30s, and I just can't imagine dating anyone below 25. No, I mean, maturity level wise and everything, right? Everyone has different maturity levels and so on and so forth. And same here, Seashell. But what was the legal age in China? I was saying Japan. In China at this time, ladies and gentlemen. This is true for me. The legal age is the emperor's taste. Oh no! I thought there was even a formal legal age in this era. So let's put it in this way. No matter what happens, a lot of these individuals are just coming up. A lot of these individuals, like your brain doesn't stop fully maturing or fully forming until you're 25. What the fuck is the emperor gonna do with the 9-year-old, as chat brought up earlier? What the fuck would an emperor do with a 9-year-old? I just want to go ahead and you know, like, I hope this gets called out in the story at some point in time, or a very, very young fucking character like that. She's a concubine. Whatever they so. Oh no. It's just there for political purposes. Oh, is she? Okay. What do you think, Ed? Personally, for me, I do see political purposes definitely being one of those aspects. But as Nana still points out, sadly, there's still a lot of cases of either forced marriages, child marriages, 101 things out there throughout the world. And what that brings into my scenario is, especially if you're really, really young, and even in Mexico, there was if you look back at your grandparents' time, oh, I heard this from a relative about one of my older relatives during their 90s. Oh yeah, your great Theo, grandpa for most people. Oh yeah, he stole me from my village. Grandma, that's just that's not okay. Grandma, grandtia, that's not okay. That's that's kidnapping. What you talking about? And this goes everywhere. Abuelita, no. And this just goes out there for any other scenario. It's if you listen to some of the older generations, right, and some of the stories that if it's not we met in high school type thing, but they met elsewhere, there's always a very interesting pre-context behind it. Social construct that it's okay. Anyway, let's go back on track, ladies and gentlemen. The main element that I'm trying to bring up with this, it's very interesting to consider that and even process it for your own and for your say itself, right? What is the minimal age that you're willing to date someone, and what is the maximum age, and then ponder why. Why is that? Especially as we're going through with it. Doritos for the abuelitas? Oh no. Oh no. Let's keep going.
そろそろ戻らなきゃ。
あ、よければこれも。昨日のお茶会の余りだけど。
ありがとう。
So
余るくらいお菓子があるなんて、お茶会っていい
な。That's it.
どうかな。
Oh, she's adorable. Who wouldn't want to fucking protect her, ladies and gentlemen? Who wouldn't want to protect her? Ladies and gentlemen, you drop a Dorito if you would protect her, because I know I would. I don't give a fuck if Reddit comes after me for this. I would fucking protect her. Protect and serve, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking White Knight. Protect her from all the evil that's out there and the trauma that may come through with it. Protect her from her ladies in waiting. Why would Reddit go? I don't know, man. Reddit sometimes gets mad for random little reasons. They get mad because we had an interview with Madeline Morris, the voice actor for Rudius, and we're like, pre-watched? Yeah, even when the voice actor endorses the channel. Fight that, brother. Grabs mic. Oh no. Freezy. Same, Ninja Maid. Same. Freedom, thanks so much for the sub. But if she's doing this, doesn't that mean that there are others also benefiting from this? Where they're garnering information, even as a lady in waiting, wouldn't you necessarily be picking up information on the side as well? And like, let's say that like you have a really, really rich, industrious family out there. Like, let's say that my family, it makes a lot of Senor Pinguinos, right? It'll be on the Psyculturist merch shop soon. No, I'm kidding. I don't have a merch shop. But like, let's say that there was a Senor Pinguino, right? And my market is Senor Pinguinos from here on out, right? And all of a sudden, I know that there's something that can definitely affect my market. I can go ahead and send messages home to prepare myself for this, or to put myself at the right situation to strike, right? But this brings in the other purpose, which is, how far would a lady in waiting go to protect that status, or even the ladies themselves to protect that aspect of them insider trading? Because it's sort of what it is, right?
園遊会の毒味役か。ひどい罰は受けていないようでよかった。口に噛みついたりしないのにな。他の侍女たちは明らかに主人に目がいってないな。だが今のところいじめをしているようには見えない。ガオシュン様への報告が間違いだったなら幸いなことだ。
甘いものは嫌いじゃないかしら。
甘いものは好きです。
よかった。寒いからこういうのはどうかなと思って。柑橘の皮を蜂蜜で煮たものなの。体が温まるわよ。
That was made to look
お
fucking
口に合うといいけど。
Is she allergic to honey too? Is she allergic? She fucking. I was like, that looks fucking majestic. That looks so fucking good. I want some fucking tea, brother. And just that face immediately is like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. Is she allergic to honey too? Oh no. Oh no. No. F in the chat.
おや、蜂蜜もダメなのか。
また好き嫌い。出されたものも食べられないなんて。
ピクピク。玉葉様。
あらら、アイラ、ごめんなさい。もう少し漬け込んだ方がいいみたい。違うものを出すわね。生姜湯は飲めるかしら。
This reminds me a lot of a client that I had recently, where he came in. You know, one of my main focuses is on helping individuals, homeless individuals, find housing and start moving up their mobility in life. Right? Had an individual a while ago come in, and literally, like, it's like, here's water, here's tea, here's so on and so forth, and like, it's like, hey, you know what? Just make sure that you, like, you know, as you keep going through it, you keep your property nice and clean, because you have individuals that are going to come in, and just make sure that, like, you're getting the right services as you need, right? Someone in the team gave him a bar of soap. You want to know what he did? A legitimate, like, actual fucking reaction to it. Someone was like, oh yeah, you know what? Here's some soap, here's some hygiene products, here's everything. What do you guys think he did? No, he screamed. He screamed. He like screamed, throw the soap away. I don't want the fucking soap. Stop. You guys are going to kill me. Stop. No. Like big time, like freaking out, whatnot, because holy water and vampires, because of a set belief, right? That comes with situations like that. Reddit mod moment. Yeah. Because for some individuals, right, you have to remember sometimes too, especially if you are currently chronically homeless per HUD's definition, and you are being displaced a lot, certain elements of things are hard to keep up with. And after a while, and after being a part of a culture, either you're in substance use or so on and so forth, you start to develop your own theories behind it. And like it gets hard, brother. It gets hard. It got so hard to like psychoeducate and be like, dude, okay, like this isn't gonna hurt you. You have a whole set of these to be able to go ahead and like clean yourself, make sure that you're nice and suited. Do you need to go to a like, you know, a barber to get you nice and like cleaned up for yourself? We can go get you a whole thing of suits and whatnot. He declined everything because he was not at that level just yet. Because for him, primal brain was still on. For him, survival brain was still on. For him, Unga Bunga, I need to survive, brain was still on. Even though this individual might have had a life beforehand as a COO, might have had like, you know, might have been top of the echelon and doing everything. Years of trauma and years of displacement can cause you to stay in this aspect of self for a while. Which includes eating habits, which like if you give someone a fork and a spoon, they might not use a fork and a spoon. They might just start eating it with their hands and like you know, like even though it's hot, even though it's scolding, even though it's whatever, because why would they trust a fork and a spoon when like it's something that's been used against them? I want you guys to go ahead and conceptualize these types of moments, right? So the reason why I'm showcasing this as an area like this is when it comes to scenarios like this, and when it comes to an environment like this, why isn't she saying that like she might be allergic to this or that she is allergic to this? That is where my mind is at. Is she allergic to this drink, ladies and gentlemen? And even past that, why aren't the ladies in waiting behind her actually using anything to fucking change, brother? I get so worked up, dude. I feel like I need to fucking protect her from the world itself, dude. I feel like I need to go ahead and jump on in here. She's used to being isolated. Yeah. Could a different form of recontextualization help? Absolutely, and that's sort of what we need to keep doing is psychoeducating and recontextualizing, right? The importance of keeping appearances, of so on and so forth. She's just being picky because of people around her say about her. 100% incompetent staff. Oof. Okay, actually, really, really interesting scenario. How many of you guys have ever had, or girls have ever had a manager or someone in a position of power that has dead named you, not giving a shit about you, brought food even though you couldn't eat it, scheduled you on days off because they just didn't really care, so on and so forth. Like like just did something absolutely stupid despite the fact that you guys had a conversation with them. I'll be honest, me. I've had managers that literally tried to schedule me on my days off. I think we've all experienced it a moment like that. How uncomfortable or how comfortable are you speaking up against that? Not a lot of us are. So when it comes to a position like that, we can go ahead and empathize in that regard and be like, dude, being in her position, that would be fucking difficult if like the ladies in waiting that are supposed to be taking care of you aren't really, and then the lady in front of you, who's another important lady, serves you something that you can't necessarily drink. Oof. All right, anyway, let's go.
はい大丈夫です。
残念ながらいじめは間違いではなかったらしい。おい。
Oh.
後の片付けは任せて。
マオマオは休んでね。
Why are they so great?
片付けくらいやるんだけど。
玉葉妃とリーシュ妃の茶会はどうだった？
急にリーシュ様を呼んでお茶会なんて変だと思ったら。
They look so fucking similar, brother. They look so fucking similar. Oh my god.
こいつの差し金か。
Hey.
楽しく過ごされていましたよ。
話は終わってないんだが。
話していただけませんか。
園遊会の毒殺騒ぎ。犯人は自殺したザクロ級の下女だという話は知っているか？
噂程度には。
Cultural hair prejudice. It could be.
下女は本当に自殺したと思うか？
それを決めるのは私ではありません。
一階の下女が特妃であるリーシュ妃の皿に毒を盛る理由は？
わかりません。
では明日からザクロ級に手伝いに行ってもらえないか？
Well, you guys can come and join the rear pavilion at the Psyculturist Discord. Let me fucking sparkle with that. He plots again. Yeah, but his plotting always takes further characteristics, right? This is what I love about this show. Characters have their own motivations and they're acting on them, and they're all equally like as smart, and they're all taking in like their aspects of change and acting past that, right? Like for me, Jinshi is not just a character that's like, oh, he's a big strong man, gonna save everything. No, right? He's smart. He's also very caring. He's very attentive. Mao Mao isn't, oh, she's a Mary Sue. No, she's logically thinking through every single action and trying to survive in the environment that she's in. And she's also has a lot of fucking struggles and trauma from what we've seen from her environment. Every character that we can take apart has a motivation, like has a big motivating instinct, right? He's also male wife. He is male wife material, but Jinshi needs to be a streamer. Oh no.
と質問されたところで選択肢などないというのに。御意。屋敷というものは主の色に染まる。玉葉妃の翡翠球は家庭的で、リファ妃の水晶球は高潔に洗練されていた。そしてアードー妃が住むザクロ球は無駄がなく品があり、実用的だ。
いきなり来てもらってごめんなさい。今日から3日間よろしくお願いね。
Question for you guys. Would this have to be redone then? Whenever there's like a new person coming in? Considering that like, you know, she's saying like, oh, it feels homey, it feels everything. Whenever, say, a new concubine were to come in, like, let's say that like concubine Ed comes in because of their lovely feet work. Like, would I have free reign to rearrange stuff and like furniture and Ed for free? No, Sarah Lavina. No, I take it back. No, no, no. We're getting this in this economy, but no, like, would I have the ability to go ahead and like reorganize the entire mansion to my liking in that essence? But even then, you still have to take into consideration, like, is it to your essence, or would it be like whenever the emperor decides to pop on in? Probably bring in new people as well, like new ladies in waiting. All right, chat, who wants to be a lady in waiting for me? You took it back? Can we get a refund? Oh no. Oh no.
人士様には何をしろとも言われていない。とりあえず働くか。
見ない顔だね。フォンミン、その娘たちは大掃除のお手伝いに。
Let's flip it. Reverse the Empress. And just a flip scenario of this, and we'll be there, brother. I'll be your Dorito tester. There we go.
そう。よろしく頼むよ。
Am I gonna say it?
祝妃、アードー妃。華やかさや豊満さはないが、中性的な凛々しさがあって美しい。これで35ですか。漢服を着れば若い文官とでも間違えそうだ。妃の着る大袖とスカートより古服の方が似合うだろうな。おお、憧れの眼差し。
Fuck you guys! Namel's even having the same fucking thoughts, ladies and gentlemen! Fuck you guys! My entire fucking desk just bounced! Holy shit, brother! Mao, you're tripping! Are you gonna gaslight Mao as well? Are you guys gonna gaslight Mao as well? And equals Mao, same tripping as usual. Mao's just overthinking because Mao is just you. Oh no. Oh no, brother. Oh no. Oh, no. What are you talking about? Not a wizard, dude. This just comes from like general observation. I think I've been saying this for like since the party. But also, I wanted to highlight this.
Oh, 憧れの眼差し。
while there is some directness in her approach and everything,
これで30
individuals that are often very composed usually have a big story behind them, and usually have a long story behind them. Something that like has come to me or has come to my attention a lot is how much pain people hold into themselves without it being like a mental illness. And I hate when people try and throw out there like, oh, it's a mental illness because you have trauma, you have this, you have that. Sometimes individuals, like, you know, us in general, you might really go through an acute stress incident. Someone might say something really bad, trigger you, whatnot. You might just keep harboring into a lot of like those feelings. You might be a very emotion like expressed guy or girl or whatever, and you put on a mask for work. But deep inside of those eyes, there's a lot of pain. And deep inside of that, you're like, dude, I just really don't want to come to work. I really don't want to do this. But you hold a really cool expression and you're able to go ahead and just move through your day, day in, day out. And people don't even ask you like, hey, how are you really doing, right? It's a, hey, how you doing? And you wake up every day and you're like, I'm doing fine. You know, it's going, living the life, you know, like the stereotypical aspects in it. But inside, you might be crying and maybe even asking for help. Like, dude, I really want someone to connect with. I really want someone that can genuinely sit there and I can talk to them about what's going on in my life. I really want to go ahead and be there with someone that is able to go ahead and like ask some deep questions and be there with them in that environment, or vice versa, right? Like there's a lot of different aspects out there where individuals notice and individuals don't notice, and sometimes we mask. When we're looking at something like this, when we're looking at someone that has this mysticism, has this beauty, has this whatever, they sort of wonder what trauma lays behind this mask that she wears. Sorry, that might have gotten like woof.
15ですか。漢服を着れば若い文官とでも間違いそうだ。
Sarah Lumina, no!
さっきの着る大袖とスカートより古服の方が似合うだろうな。おお、憧れの眼差し。誰かに似ているような。
Mm. Wait. I'm fucking going full brawler mode. Wait. Wasn't Jinchi looking for this? Chotomate. Wasn't Jinchi looking for... Remember the burnt arm? Yes. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Ooh. How shady are we about to go into this? Yeah, and he found her. Yes, they found her last episode. Right. It's been a week, brother. It's been a week since we fucking devoured some Mao. Guys, not devour Mao. I read back. Not like cochinos mal pensados. Mira, niños, ven para acá. A veces cuando digo las cosas, no todos son con malos, mentes cochambrosas, gente, niños malos. I'm gonna get a fucking spray bottle and spray you guys some days. I'm gonna get a spray bottle. No te creo. Because it's like sometimes when I'm talking about it, it's like, dude, it's been a while since we just you know ate up, like we just straight up ate up Mao, dude. Like ate up like a lot of episodes of Mao. That sounds really wrong, and I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm saying it out loud, and it fucking hits, and I'm like, okay, that does sound dirty. So hold on. It's been a while since it's been a week since we've watched many episodes of the Apothecary Diaries. Right, all right, there we go. There we go. Use the title and thank you, thank you.
口先だけのやつらに見せてやりたい。
Bruh.
これで終わりか。
すごい、もうこんなに？しかも丁寧で助かるわ。応接室の方も手伝ってもらえる？
はい。
There's going to be a poll in the chat this time. Sorry, YouTube. The question is, do you trust her? Yes or no? Because you get the labor. You use it if you want. Because I'll be honest, I'm looking at her and I'm looking at this.
応接室の方も手伝ってもらえる？
This expression plus what we know so far makes me wonder how much of a mask she has. I mean, we just met her. Seashell, in 90 seconds, your mind is able to go ahead and determine whether or not you will like someone and whether or not you deem that person trustworthy. And that's in 90 seconds. If you do not, it takes a while for that person to start earning your trust, for you to actually be okay with that person and being able to go and start the trust process, right? Which is why it's like, you know, those friendships where it's like, oh, wow, I didn't talk to you. I made an assumption, right? And it comes through it. That's why first impressions matter. Yeah, in a big way, yeah. And unfortunately, yeah.
Hi.
I wish that it's not always right. It is not always right. Right. And that's the key thing. But never I would rather be wrong with my gut instinct than than be wrong altogether and trust someone that ends up hurting you down the line.
人当たりが良くて他人をよく見て褒める。次女頭として人を扱う術を心得ているようだ。久々の肉体労働は体に応える。
お疲れ様。今日はありがとうね。
いえ。
Bro, she closes the gap
今夜は
quick.
ザクロ級に泊まっていくわよね。ちょっとついてきて。
So she's very attentive.
甘い匂い。
よければ使ってちょうだい。今夜は冷えるから。
ありがとうございます。
ゆっくり休んでね。
紳士様には何をしろとも言われていない。
Mao. Just cuddle up with the homies, yeah? We'll share one big bed, everyone. Everyone together, just a giant... Seems cold.
には何をしろとも言われていない。だが。
Interesting how even for sleeping, she has to go underneath, right? Or at least in this specific shot. And I think for a lot of the main shots that we've been seeing a lot, we've seen Mao take a defensive position, right? She's always on the defense, never on the offense. She's minding her P's and Q's. She's understanding those aspects like that. It really does make me wonder. It really, really, really does. When sleeping with strangers, it's understandable. But even past that, Seashell, it brings up a curious element of for Mao. I don't know how else to ask it. So I'm thinking about just asking it raw. Mama's displaying a lot of tendencies and a lot of self-soothing behaviors that are usually found in kids that are traumatized. A lot of times, even when it's like, you know, like napping or whatnot, like coming in together, trying to find a safe zone, safe space. Individuals that, like, for example, how many of you guys have an apologizing tendency? And where did you guys pick that up from? If you guys have an apologizing tendency, we're like, I'm sorry, I won't do that again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, don't even worry about it. Like, or maybe people pleasing tendency, or maybe even like, you know, we have seen her on the offense twice, but that's only been when people have crossed the line so majorly severe due to something that strikes her as extremely unethical, right? That she was able to go ahead and do it. Bro, I don't even know where it came from. And that's just something to go ahead and consider, because usually a lot of these behaviors get cemented in young adulthood or kid, like being a kid. You know, I do, but my mom has like 10 times as bad, and I definitely got it from her. Oh, Sarah Lamina. Yeah, and it can be a lot. Like, sometimes you're like, dude, I don't even want to apologize, but it's just second nature. And you're like, I'm sorry. Like, I swear I won't do it again and whatnot. And it's, yeah. Who would apologize every 2 seconds and it would drive me up a wall? It can.
本当に毒殺騒ぎの黒幕がいるのだろうか。やはり皆働き者だな。次女たちもだが。
そのようなことは私どもが。いいわよ、これくらい。少し気になっただけだから。
フォーミー様はその筆頭だ。適齢期はとうに過ぎているが、嫁いでいれば良妻にもなっただろう。結婚しようとは思わなかったのか。それともアードー妃に生涯尽くすことを選んだのか。忠誠心の強さは毒殺を行う理由にもつながる。
I'm about to take you guys through a little adventure here. Welcome to Criminal Psychology and Empathetic Health and Wellness Psychology with Ed. Let's talk about the word loyalty. Let's talk about the word loyalty. In an organizational setting, loyalty is usually brought up through, I guess, just in the environment, right? The environmental aspects of things. Well, in an organizational setting, loyalty is often labored. Wow, I am struggling with English today. Hold on, let me get this as close as I can. Loyalty is often labeled as retention rates, culture, vision, mission, and so on, right? And it's due to the environmental toxicology, right? The environmental toxicants that are placed in an organizational setting. This is usually what is considered as a form of loyalty. Is how is your retention rate? How long have you stayed there? Is the culture in line with it, which promotes loyalty? Is vision and mission aligned with your own personal and ethical beliefs that go through with it? Cool. That is the organizational setting. Now let's talk about the like person-centered clinical, and I've seen this a lot in couples. What is loyalty? Armpit for free. What is loyalty, chat, for you? How do you establish loyalty? Trust, respect, yeah, being devoted, sure, devoted, not leaving someone's side, devotion, I'm seeing vulnerability, fidelity, yeah, vulnerability, never trust anyone for loyalty or not having someone else's side, so on and so forth, right? We can continue on with this. Now we're going to do some shadow work. What is shadow trust? Which is trust that is created from our shadow selves. It looks like trust, but it's not. Guilt, personal gain, controlling. Yeah. Shadow trust is not just guilt. It's an environmental, like, you got to think about the different aspects that are not necessarily devoted with the person-centered or clinical perspective that we think about trust, but it's filtered more towards like another symptom, another aspect leading you to not leave someone. Propinquity plays a big factor in all of this, right? But for example, if let's say that I can benefit off of being there with you, right? And I know for a fact you have a track record of making millions of dollars. Why would I not be around you? If I know I'm going to benefit, I can trust you to do certain things. Coercion, absolutely. Codependency, yep. You guys are getting it. Codependency, so on and so forth. Personal gains, being controlling, right? If you're able to manipulate someone, people use that as a shadow trust or as a fake trust. aspect of things without fully knowing stuff. Abusive relationship stuff. Yep. Guilt being a big one as well, right? If you feel guilty or if there's some sort of guilt in a relationship with someone, people often mistake that as trust and devotion from that. Shadow trust, be healthy. If you're working past it, yes. However, if you're not and you don't even see this, then it's dangerous. Then it's fucking dangerous. Then those are the individuals that you get that are like, oh, ninja maid. Oh, ninja maid. What'd you say? You're not talking to anybody else, are you? Like, like that's when you get those like fucking extreme yandere, over the top, controlling behaviors and whatnot that start making their situations, right? So anyway, does this make sense, chat? Yandere, my beloved. Does this make sense? Ed could do a horror stream? Oh, this anime. I pushed my laptop away. Oh, no. I hope this makes sense. And I hope that this gives you a bigger perspective as to like why whenever we're talking about trust, I always think about the consideration or like any major theme of the shadow self. I feel so educated right now. I'm glad, man. That's the main point of like the analysis. Is like we break it down and you guys see what a psychologist thinks, right? It's not just the organizational or the personal clinical or the like even the criminal psychology version of like shadow selves or shadow aspects of understanding, but understanding how this all plays into who we are as individuals.
新たな妃が腰入れしようという今、上級妃の立場が最も危ういのはアードー妃だ。だが先に他の席が空けば、熟れた果実にしか反応しない帝はリーシュ様のもとへは通っていない。14という年齢を考えれば望ましいことだが、妃としての役割を果たしていないとも言える。アードー妃のために毒殺を目論んだとしてリーシュ様を狙うのはおかしな話ではない。
誰か手伝ってくれない？
蜂蜜？
フォンミン様のご実家が養蜂場をなさっているの。
道理で高級品の蜂蜜がこんなにあるわけですね。昨夜の甘い匂いは蜜蝋だったのか。
Honey is good and all, but you gotta be like, it's like Vicks, like having a little bit of Vicks when like, when you're sick and putting it on your chest or your feet or whatnot, fucking amazing, right? But for me, I can only take so much honey and then I get kind of grossed out by it. In Spanish, there's a word for it, which is me empalago, or like, what's the word in English? I misunderstood the ripened fruit thing. I get sick of it. There you go. That's probably the best word to go ahead and talk about it.
リーシュ様?
Hey, yo.
それは毒味役一人だけか。
Nauseating. Thank you.
どうしてザクロ級に？そういえばお茶会で。以上がザクロ級での出来事です。
そうか。それで？
それ以上でも以下でもありませんが、何を求めているのか知らないが、こちらは普通の薬屋だ。スパイの真似事などできるわけない。
The whole show revolving around this, though, it's such a central theme that's been highlighted time and time again by the camera that makes me wonder how shady this shit's about to get. Like, how shady is this shit about to get? All the pieces have just come together beautifully, and I'm like, are we about to get into a full-on fucking altercation?
というか、最近態度が軽くないか？
TLC, welcome on in, brother!
では質問を変えよう。もし特別な方法で外部と連絡を取れるとすれば、誰だと思う？
嫌な聞き方をする。可能性があるとすれば、次女頭のフォンミン様ではないかと。
根拠は？
左の手首に包帯が巻かれていました。あの色付きの木簡は袖口が焦げた女物の衣に包まれていたそうです。わざわざ何色もの炎を作る。何か意味があるとすれば暗号だ。正直あの穏やかな次女頭が何かをやっているようには見えなかったが、そんなものは主観に過ぎない。
まあ、旧大点だな。
これ見よがしに蜂蜜を食べておいて、 この程度調べていただろうに。
She's so fucking cute. Oh my goodness. Look at this face. Ah! Look at this fucking face, guys. It's like, oh.
これ見よがしに蜂蜜を食べておいて、この程度は調べていただろうに。
いい子にはご褒美をあげないとね。
As long as you're not fucking weird about it, bro, and you're a lot like, let me try and be sexy about it. A good chat needs a reward. Good chat needs a reward. Here you go, chat. Open up, chat. Open. Cringe. I'm fucking dying! No! I physically recoiled from my screen, Ed! That was actually awful. Close the stream. Even the camera didn't like that. Oh, no.
遠慮します。
遠慮することはない。
No! I thought he'd at least use a spoon. No! I'm fucking choking here. Oh, I'm fucking dying. Oh, God. What the fuck is this, bro? Oh, God.
結構です。他の方に差し上げてください。こいつ顔がいいから何をしても許されると思っている。そういえばそういう変態だったな。
Here comes the tutu train.
ガオシュン様。
I'm fucking dying, bro. Even the guy's like, nah, bro, I don't want to fucking die. I don't want to fucking die. Not tonight. Breathing is fun, isn't it? Nice weather we're having, isn't it?
後で下剤持ってやる。
甘いものは嫌いなのか？
辛いもの好きなので。
だが食べられるんだろう？
くそ、話が通じない。ウエラ型でなければ股間を蹴って、いや、ないものは蹴っても仕方ない。命令と割り切るか。尊厳のため逃げ出すか。せめてトリカブトの蜜なら割り切れたのに。
甘いものは嫌いじゃないかしら。お口に合うといいけど。
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you just... Hold on, before going into this fucking Sherlock Holmes... Mau Mau's having a fucking blast. Mau Mau's just fucking... in her little mind palace, Mau Mau wizard moment. If this was aconite syrup, I'd have just accepted it. Mau Mau, what do you mean by this? Mau Mau, she's having a brain blast. Got a blast! Mau Mau paused the episode. 蜜なら割り切れたのに。Oh, is it? Okay, I didn't know that. It's on the end.
Kusurio?
うちの次女に何をしているの？
I'm so glad. I love this fucking series. I love this fucking series. Oh my god, brother. Oh my god. I'm over here sweating. Bro's been caught. Bro's been caught with his fingers in the fucking honey, brother. Oh no. Oh no. To be fair, she has...
玉葉妃、これは
誰の許可を得てこんなことを？
Caught him 4K.
シャオモ、ついいたずらが過ぎただけなので、ジンシ様を許してくださいませんか。
では次はガオシュン様が眠れば問題ないかと。
Hey yo.
眠る？それはちょっと。
わかればいいです。それでいくつか確かめたいことがあるのですが。失礼いたします。
いらっしゃいま。
Bingus.
ジンシ様はいないの？
はい、突然申し訳ありません。
Hey, yo! Even, I mean, she has every right to feel whatever way she wants to feel. She, like, as a kid, she's interacting more so with everyone else in her environment. Like, how often do you guys think she interacts with the Emperor? Lishu is so cute, my heart. It really does. Like, she really is so fucking adorable, so cute. Like, I can't even imagine being in those shoes, though. Right. Here's the thing, though, guys. And I love this aspect of things because it's true. Even today, like in modern society, a lot of us love to fuck around with poison. A lot of us love to fuck around with poison, don't we? Being straight up. Like, a lot of you guys might be saying, no, I don't. How many of you guys go to Taco Bell despite the fact that it makes you drop atomic fucking bombs in the restroom? And yet, like, you guys still go for it, like, every so often. Despite the fact that it gives you full-on food poisoning. You know, just saying, brother. Or alcohol. Or cigarettes. Or can't resist the buck of blood. Seashell got a blast. Now I want Taco Bell. Essentially any fast food restaurant. Yeah, it's not designed to be the healthiest, you know, in that environment. But nonetheless, like, we still go after it because it's there, it's easy, so on and so forth, right? I don't actually know drink to smoke. Oh, good, that's great, Cyber. It's Taco Hell for a reason. I have oof, you still eat popcorn sometimes? Those shells are not kind. That sounds rough, the Dragon Pop. That sounds rough. No, I love fast food. I love a good burger, man. I fuck with burgers. Like, burgers are my shit, bro. I love a good burger with fries, especially like just the right amount of salt in the fries that when you dip it in any condiment, if it's ranch or ketchup or just by themselves, like, they have the crunch to it, and like the burger is nice and fucking juicy. Like, even a chicken burger, right? It's like nice and fucking like crispy. Like, when you bite into it, that you can like genuinely just get a good fuck, bro. Like it might be bad for you. Don't get me wrong, but I love myself a good of course, burger. Nah, they're just good burgers, if not better. I'm addicted to biscuit, but that's the main element that I'm trying to go ahead and highlight through this. Is sometimes we end up going, oh no, it's 4 a.m. Chara. That's the main element I'm trying to bring up. Is like, you know, sometimes we get really into, like, we savor a lot of the food, a lot of the candy. I love M&Ms, right? A lot of the stuff around us, which helps us get by through our environment. Are they healthy? No. Can it be a little bit like food poisoning? Yeah, absolutely, from time to time. But we enjoy what we enjoy, and we test those limits.
それは違うわ。覚えていないの。赤子の頃のことだから。一時は命も危うかったと聞いたわ。
Life threatening.
乳母たちにも食べるなと言われていて。
あなた失礼じゃなくてリーシュ様にズケズケと。
お茶会でかばいもしなかった次女がよく言う。
何よその目。あんな次女の話なんて聞くことありません。
Life threatening.
お茶会でかばいも。
Sorry, I'm trying to go ahead and like break this in. Well, I guess so. Like, there's a lot of things that are very, very fucking life threatening for little babies. Yeah, and big amounts. No, that's all I was gonna say. Big amounts, absolutely. It's just like, you know, with certain stuff that you're supposed to keep away from kids altogether. Um, Poison is subjective. Almost everything poisonous? Yeah. So like, what the Lena? For the first one, I didn't give you the badge, but I'm glad you have it back on there. But that's the main element that I'm trying to think about. Is like, for example, looking back now, is there anything that you guys were exposed to as a kid that might have been life threatening or very, very, very dangerous? Onions get their taste from oof.
あなた失礼じゃなくてリーシュ様にズケズケと
お茶会でかばいもしなかった次女がよく言う。
何よその目。あんな次女の話なんて聞くことありません。
特秘であるリーシュ様に対して無礼ですわ。早く追い返すべきです。
こうして外部のものを悪役に仕立て、自分たちだけが味方と思い込ませるのか。世間知らずなお嬢様ならやすやすと騙されるだろう。孤立した妃は次女たちに頼らざるを得ない。いじめられていることにすら気づかず。悪循環だ。私は命を受けてここに来ました。言いたいことがあれば人士様に直接どうぞ。人士
様に直接
くれ。
With the Jinshi, dude, I feel like whenever I see these reactions, playing the honey tax. Ooh, I was gonna say that's a little bit more ammunition against her, but also, how far does this honey tax run or this honey empire run?
これくらいの嫌がらせは許されるだろう。何を理由にこの次女たちが変態宦官に近づくか楽しみだ。それともう一つだけ。ザクロ級の次女頭フォンミン様と面識はありますか？
Bro, that was a fucking fear response. That was straight up fucking fear response. What? Hold on. What?
シャオモ？
ガウシュン様、高級の昔の出来事を知る方法はあり
You
ますか？
think?
宮廷の書庫を探しましょう。
ありがとうございます。
今度は一体何が分かったのか。賢い娘だ。弱い17とは思えない。知識の深さと冷静さ、理性的に物事を考え処理する能力。一部変わったところはあるが、目を見張るものがある。
Some peculiarities.
17年前、今の帝がまだ東宮だった頃、アードー妃との間に男児を一人設けている。すでに死亡しているが、生まれた時期は先帝と皇太后の子、すなわち元帝の弟君と同じ時期。東宮時代の子はその一人だけ。妃もアードー妃だけだった。今の帝とアードー妃は父兄弟とあるので、アードー妃に愛着があるのはわかるが、あの公職親父がアードー妃一人だけとは意外だ。16年前、乳幼児死亡。取り上げたの。なんとなくそんな。
No, I did have that hunch. Oh no. Oh no.
気がしていた。高級に数多く生えている薬草は私が昔からよく使っていたものばかりだ。誰かが移植したものだろう。
Fuck you, chat. Fuck you. I love you guys. But fuck you guys. The entire time I'm like, oh know. That's kind of weird, isn't it? That's kind of weird that there's like medicinal herbs growing out of nowhere, right? And it's like you guys are like, oh no, it's totally normal. Nah, bruh. No, that the allegations are all true. No, I'm not a wizard. you know who you are. We are. Love you. Yeah, I love you guys too. But it was a bit of
老
tomfoolery.
婆のような足を引きずる男。花町のクス師にしておくにはもったいないほどの医術を持つ。片足の膝の骨を抜かれた元宦官。何やってんだよ。
What the fuck?
親父。
What the fuck? Is he your dad though? Is he your dad or is he grandpa? Or even past that, is he adopted dad? So many fucking questions. He just seems so much older and he's a eunuch. Like, yeah, and he's a eunuch. So it brings up so many fucking questions out there. I already forgot what it's obviously grew back. How do you former eunuch? He's a former eunuch. Was a position as well as a condition. Oh no. He was a eunuch 17 years ago. Exactly. Where's Mau Mau's dad? Who is Mau Mau's dad? Se fue a comprar cigarros. That's the question I'm asking myself. Chat. No, don't fucking drop rats. Dude, what a fucking cliffhanger. Holy shit. Fucking amazing episode. What a wonderful, like, and it's even a better setup because it feels like we're just on a fucking ride and the mysteries keep evolving and growing. And it's so, oh, dude, when I talk about a really, really good show, I mean shows like this. I mean shows that we could just sit here, delve into, laugh and choke and still get really called in by like everything that's happening in this environment. What a good fucking show. Chat, what would you guys rate this episode out of 10? I'm gonna give this one a 9.85 out of 10. It was a solid fucking episode. Solid mystery. Solid everything. Ladies and gentlemen, super fucking excited to go to the next episode. We're about to go into the next episode in just 1 minute. Fucking exciting. Come and join us, guys. We have Oshinoko and a bunch of other anime. And by the time this goes up, there's probably going to be voting for what anime is going to replace the Apothecary Diaries, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys join the Discord. It'll only be your Discord name for the next poll, ladies and gentlemen. So it'll be fucking amazing. Super exciting to see what comes. And YouTube, we'll see you guys later.